Okay, this team right here is probably like the main team I've been running. Along like full Saiyan Saga and UI Goku lead slot, Kaioken Goku and Vegeta can actually put in pain. Right? I have already done the matches that you're gonna watch in this video. I'm actually gonna, I don't know whether I should voice over this in the future. I'm gonna voice over this time, right? But in the future, let me know what you would rather do. Would you rather just gameplay after like the intro, or would you rather me like have the voiceover the entire time, right, through the me fighting? But this is after the fact that I recorded, right? So the matches is already done. I've already done all of that. What I can tell you is that this team is very good right now in this meta. It's a little strenuous, but if you have Ultra Goku, you would probably just remove this guy. Well, you would remove this guy for certain, and then you would just replace him as the lead slot. You Ultra Goku. Ultra Goku is really like one of those units, right? And the main thing that this team lacked with the Saiyan Saga, the fully Saiyan Saga team, is just a way to have like endurance, right, against Ultra Goku, right? So this is why I have UI Goku, and Vegeta, right? Vegeta obviously for the Rising Rush, the UI Goku. He's a little bit of passive play, and I understand people don't like him, but that's how you maximize him, right? I'm not super defensive with him though. You'll see what I'm saying. But overall, I think this is a very good team right now in the meta, and you should definitely give it a try. These matches overall were like some of my best, and then the last video I'm gonna leave at the end and don't skip was just fucking ridiculous. The very last match. But yeah, let's just hop straight into the matches, and hopefully you enjoy the video. Okay, now like I said, these are pre-recorded, right? So I don't remember exactly how the match went, but I'll give you the best voiceover I can, right? Like I said, in today's meta, you're gonna see a lot of Ultra Goku, and Ultra Goku is just very dominant right now in the meta, right? He's very strong. He has the lock-in, he has the AoE green, he has the his main ability is really strong. Gets his vanish back. I mean, the guy is just really stalling, right? And he's got the KO guard mechanic. And he has probably one of the best Z abilities in the game. And he's an Ultra, so he's given some... long story short, there's just too much goddamn going on with this Ultra Goku. And if you're somebody who doesn't have him, I wouldn't say to stress out, right? If you have Kaioken Goku, that is the biggest threat to him right now. I told you I have UI Goku on this team because of endurance, right? Evo Blue Vegeta is just too bad, and of course he's type disadvantage. We're actually right here losing a lot of coin flips, but right here we finally get him. Now, one thing about Kaioken Goku that I like a lot, not only does he counter Ultra Goku really good, he synergizes really good with Saiyan Vegeta and UI Goku, right? It's just the synergy of this team is really good. If you're thinking about survivability, you have Vegeta, right? If you're thinking about straight pure offenses, you have Kaioken Goku. If you're thinking about playing a little bit passively, you know, trying to stall a little bit, or if you're like, in a sense, UI Goku, right? And he's also just busted as hell still, right? Now, the overdrive mechanic is one thing you have to look for, right? Because people are starting to adapt. People are starting to realize like that overcharge mechanic is the way to counter UI Goku, right? Or not the overdrive itself, like the overdrive like quick attack version of it. It's like the charge kick instead of the quick attack, yeah. But okay, he didn't guess me right here. So we are getting the KO guard mechanic finally out. And here's the thing about the KO guard mechanic. I don't think that's why he's significantly like busted or broken. Essentially what he's doing is he's giving the team the entire team a life, right? It doesn't matter who it is. He's essentially just giving people leeway, right? And I think the best way you can counter that is to Rising Rush immediately whenever you can, right? And just hope that you actually get the guess right. If the moment you get a Rising Rush against this guy, you use it, right? I'm just trying to give you tips on like how to win. I mean, obviously I already know the outcome of this video, or of the, yeah, because I've already did all the recording and stuff like that. Essentially what I'm trying to do is show you, like, give you a route around this unit, right? Because I know a lot of people right now are playing with this guy. That was actually a huge mistake, but I went with my gut, and it definitely it paid off. It definitely paid off. Going into UI Goku here, I think, was the best move because people are attack heavy with this Goku. They feel like they can just attack and spam and spam and spam. And that's why I think it's like this is a really good counter for this guy as well. Now the AoE green is dangerous. It's just that simple. Buddy was just standing still, and I was just like, okay, if you want to play that game, then I'll just chuck something, right? Honestly, at this point in the match, he should have transformed his UI Goku. I think that's a huge mistake that this guy's making as well, just by watching him. He's not transforming. I don't understand it now. I wasn't so heavily focused on it. Okay, there we go. I wasn't so heavily focused on it when I was fighting, right? And I think this is probably the best way I can give Legends content, right? Is me just voiceovering the content that I do, because I'm not developed to a point to where I could do a voiceover and play. Well, honestly, that's a lie. It's bullshit because I've done it multiple times already. But it's a lot easier for me to lock in and actually focus on the fight, and then I can do the voiceover after, right? And now, instead, I could just give people tips on how to overcome the battles that we fight, right? That's just essentially what I want to do for my DBL content. It's a bit different, right? But it'll definitely help people a lot, right? When it comes to dealing with certain characters. Now, this was actually a big mistake for me. That was a huge mistake for me. Dude, what is he doing? I mean, obviously he's doing a great job, but like, what I'm saying by what I mean by a great job is like, no, he knows what I'm gonna do, but it's like he's still doing it anyways, right? It's like he's still falling for it, right? Yeah, this is just UI Goku play at this point, right? Like, can you blame me for that? And then this was huge right here. I'm not gonna lie, this right here, this cooked me. This cooked me badly. I was pretty upset about this. I didn't expect him to just start spamming at all. Now, I do remember losing a little bit of footing right here. I went in for the overdrive thinking he was still going with that just, all right, all or nothing like type strategy, but obviously I was wrong, right? We get the revive with Vegeta. It's 38 seconds in the match, by the way. Just keep that in mind. This is a fight that goes to timer, just a spoiler, right? This ends up going to timer. I think the survivability of both of these teams are crazy, and that's why I'm bringing UI Goku, right? Even though Ultra Goku does have endurance and nullification in his passive, he has to activate 2 gauges, right? Or his what is it called? Ultimate arts, or it's like, yeah, his ultimate arts, right? We got rid of him. Now I was really trying to like fish for this green card, right? I'm not gonna lie, I was fishing hard, right? This is what UI players tend to do when shit gets risky, right? When shit gets like, all right, down to the wire, like the passive play, like if you feel comfortable enough that you have the damage lead, you could just do things like this, right? It's sort of like, it's not fair, but this is how they made UI Goku broken, right? The way you counter UI Goku, I'm gonna just tell you right now, is to learn how to do the kick, the like charge key kick, right? That's how you counter UI Goku. It's gonna keep the UI players in a panic, I promise, right? If only players knew that that's really like or just have Ultra Frieza, right? Or just run Ultra Frieza. It's either have Ultra Frieza or learn how to use the overcharge kick, right? Not a quick attack. If that was an overcharge kick, I would have been cooked right there. It's only a couple of seconds left. I think I ended up trying to do like a last second rush. Or did it? Yeah, I died right here, and then I just try and like, you know, YOLO rush it right here. But I think this was like a pretty fair matchup. Like, this wasn't like a very overwhelming matchup. This was a really good fight. Okay, so we are actually going against another Ultra Goku user right here, but he's running the Zenkai Saiyan Goku, right? These are the fights that I'm into, right? When I know players are good when they go outside of the box a little bit. I mean, this is a very real good team, but when they bring a character like this, it definitely does discourage me a little bit. I'm not gonna lie. That's just a personal feeling of mine, right? When a person is confident not to just bring the strongest, it definitely does put a chip in your armor if you're not like the 100% greatest character, right? And his stars are pretty good, right? But I do perform, right? I'm not a chump. I'm just admiring the pay-to-play scheme, right? You gotta admire the pay-to-play side of your game, bro. Nobody's just getting that lucky, right? Like, how many stars was his Ultra Goku again? Like, no, you're not. There's no way. I guess the next video I'll just say right here is probably gonna be like an Ultra Goku Ultra Frieza video. I'll probably make that a video whenever. I don't know. I don't know when I'm actually gonna upload another DDO video. I guess if you want me to make another one, let me know in the comments below. Like, show me that you appreciate it, because this is mainly a Dokkan channel, right? This is the power of Ultra Goku, by the way. You see that? This is the power of Ultra Goku. He locks you in. He gets a free kill. It's not always a free kill, right? It's really based on who you have on the field once he comes in and locks you in. That was just bad timing, right? That was really just bad timing. I wasn't even really thinking about his gauge and his locking, but it's okay. We're obviously dominating right here. One thing I am noticing is that he's not really switching into that Goku, and one thing about that Goku, and it doesn't matter what team he's on, every time you switch with that Goku, he's healing the team by 10%, which is ridiculous, right? I think that's a crazy, insane support ability, and I think he's just not using his characters wisely. I'm really just trying to break down what this guy's doing wrong against me, because right now I'm in total control right now, as you can see. Right, and if I'm able to show you why I'm in control, I think that's, like I said, the best way to do Legends content, right? Like, why am I winning? Why is he losing? And if I'm losing, why am I losing? And why is he winning, right? I just Rising Rush here. Honestly, the Rising Rush was just to get rid of the KO guard. Like I said, when you're going against Ultra Goku, just use the Rising Rush. Don't try and save it. Don't try and do anything. Even if you have, like, let's say he had UI Goku on the team, right? And, you know, one thing about the KO guard mechanic, it works really weird, is that, let's say you don't proc UI's endurance. What'll happen is the KO guard mechanic will go off, and then Goku will still have his endurance, which is strange. Or, I mean, the endurance will pop, and then you would still have the KO guard effect. So it's like, I don't know why it works like that. It's very strange, but at the same time, it's like UI Goku with Ultra, like running UI Goku, and what's another who's like another good character? I can't even think of one on top of my mind. I can't really think of one. But if they have multiple lives, like this Vegeta, for an example, right? If you're running Ultra Goku with multiple live mechanics, like, that's when Ultra Goku is really a star on the battlefield, right? Because he's giving you an extra life, and if you already have members on the team with an extra life, your longevity is just crazy, right? I'm over here bragging about my team and my team's longevity, right? But that's not even, that was just that was horrible for me. I'm not gonna lie, horrible gameplay. I shouldn't have done that. But that's just what you do. Like, I have the endurance with UI Goku, I have the second life mechanic with Vegeta, but this guy with that KO guard mechanic and that Kaioken Goku is scary, right? Because I think Kaioken Goku is like one of the most offensive pressuring units in the game, even above Ultra Goku. I guess this rush, by the way, like that was a crazy moment for me. I was low-key going crazy. I'm like, yes! I just knew for some reason he was going to do that, and we actually kill him with the Ki Blast right here. Would I go for the main ability? Yeah, that's pretty obvious. Don't tell me, oh yeah, he takes my Ki away. Okay. I go for the green card, right? That was smart. Okay, so that green card right there, if he decided to go in, I knew I was safe. Even if he did, as long as he didn't perfect vanish, I would have had the priority. So I would have been able to dodge or stand still. Right here, I just really wanted him to switch into Kaioken Goku, because I know if I hit Kaioken Goku one more time at this point, I would win. I waited a little bit. I think that's the smartest thing to do. I go in, he vanishes. This Kaioken Goku, look at how hard he's hitting. Do you guys see that? This is what I mean by he's the strongest offensive pressure unit in the game, especially when he has the Gale guard mechanic. I was so stunned. I didn't even switch characters, and I could have. I was so stunned by that. I was so in disbelief that I was just like, I can't even believe it. But I mean, of course, I knew he had an AoE green. I did overdrive him, but that just Kaioken's raw damage is just so insane, right? It's just so ridiculous, right? Especially as Ultra Goku as your leader skill, because he's given that extra buff, right? Oh, was he double Zenkai? I don't really remember. I don't remember the team setup too much, but this guy right here, he definitely was giving me troubles, right? This was a hard fought battle, but I mean, he made that one quick attack, and well, not even quick attack, just tackle, and that cost him the game.
I win.
If you enjoyed my video so far, this is going to be by far your favorite part of the video. I'm not even going to do any voiceover. I'm going to just let this match play out. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. I'm just going to say this. When I saw this team, I thought it was free eats.
I'll show you just
and I soon and quickly realized that's not the case. I'm thinking DB Saga, yeah. Free fucking eats for days. Boy, was I wrong. I love you guys, and I'll catch you next video.
Let me. Won't get your
I'm sorry.
Brace yourself! I got this! It's only just begun! I'll show you! No way! Eat this! This is my wolf fang! It's only just begun! Alright! My turn! Don't rail me now, buddy! Can time free! Ready? You ready? Hold still! Try this one! I'll show you! I'll show you! Eat this! This is my wolf fang fist! Gotcha! See ya! My butt! Leave it to me. Oh! Use your head!
Get back, Yamcha! Eat this!
Damn it! Damn it! Prepare to die! It's only just begun! Let me. All right, the real fight starts now.
Get back, Yamcha! Here I go!
Give it up! Come on!
I'll knock you!
What you done? Loser! You lose. Too much for you to handle.